My name is Chris Armsden, and I'm the founder of an animation company here in Taiwan called Rising Star Creative. We do animation, 2D, 3D, is actually in movies. So I've been very fortunate to have worked all over the world. Been very fortunate to have worked on, movies such as the Harry Potter series, the Avengers, Kung Fu Panda 2, The Croods, How to Train Your Dragon. So many sort of look back and see, this huge kind of roster of movies, and see like, we did all of this. Certainly, because my company, Rising Star Creative, is new, to get us into a good position with the company, that involves, building connections, building networks, building a pipeline of work. I've got big plans for the company, which really involve creating original IP. So that's, original products, original animation, VR products, all this kind of stuff. But that's more long term. Other than that, which I think depends on what happens with the COVID situation in Taiwan. I'm fortunate here to have lived a very blessed life, really, in comparison to most other places in the world. So we've been able to live life as normally. And this is our time to catch up with the rest of the world, and really empathize with how they have been. If everything is under control, definitely want to see more of Taiwan, hike some of the big mountains here, and do more scuba diving. Maybe master the art of sales and marketing. This is one of those skills that so many of us naturally have, especially when you are working as an employer. So in all the places that I've worked for as an employee, you have a clearly defined role. And unless you're in sales and marketing, your role is to come in and light shots, to write some programs, and that's it. Very, very clear. When you have your own business, then suddenly you don't just have to do this one thing. Suddenly it's all the things, especially as a startup. You don't have the luxury of hiring 20 people to take on these different roles. As a startup, then you're often forced to wear multiple hats. Learning these new skills to make my business a success, which really is about helping our clients to be a success through this medium that is animation. Collaboration really means helping each other with the tools and skills each of us have. I always take the view that creativity is a very collaborative process. Film making is hard. It's really hard to make a film. It's even harder to make a good film. And it's only through the input of so many people, through so many skills and ideas, that you get this kind of product that's kind of spun out of this web of different ideas and skills. Even for Hollywood projects, especially in animation, projects are often started. They have an idea about what the movie should be, but along the way, that changes. Story changes, the tone changes, and you have all the input of all the people working on it, that it's like, oh yeah, this is not working. What do we need to make this thing work? And especially when you're doing an animation movie like a Dreamworks, How to Train Your Dragon, for example, you do have the ability to change, change on the fly the direction of that whole story. But even for like visual effects, then that whole story, even though it's being made by an external client, everything is changing all the time. The story is being tweaked, shots are being removed, shots are being added. Godzilla's too big, smaller, make it less scary, all this kind of stuff. That's what collaboration really is, of taking this network of highly skilled people and all of them working together to input the best that they have, their skills, their imagination, their storytelling, and all of this coming together to create a product that is bigger than any one person can create.